Hey peeps, it's Gareth here, aka Rookie, and welcome to a Saturday vlog. So this I should have done Friday, but I went to a gig Friday, and I decided, oh well, I'll do it when I come back, and thought I'll do it in the morning, and then I'll just try to put it off. And this is the reason why I haven't done many vlogs, because things kept happening. It's like, I'll just do it Friday, and then let's do it Sunday. And the last one I think was a Sunday, and so I decided that no, I can't keep things off. Just do it, you know. So I'm here, I'm doing it. Basically, I find it really hard to record these vlogs, opposed to the video stuff. But the video stuff I recorded, just not edited and uploaded it. So there will be some Prison Architect coming. So I'm going to get these 3 series going again, which is Hearthstone. So you should have that video tomorrow on Sunday. Prison Architect, I'll get that back and going, and these vlogs. So the vlogs will be done Friday, unless something's happening, and then I'll do it Saturday as soon as I can. So yeah, that's the reason why I've not been doing it. I've not been myself either. Was the reason, because when you got a full-time job like I do, or if you have school or whatever you do as an all-day life, and it's never to do that because you're not feeling happy yourself. It makes it hard then to do other stuff. Like, the only thing that I found that's me based, but well, okay, let's talk about what's upsetting me. Basically, I've not been feeling myself, and I feel like I've been outside my body, just watching myself meander through things. Basically, still doing stuff, but not really doing stuff. I mean, the key to the point is, my flat at the moment is a complete tip, right? And that's because you can probably see the empty bottles and stuff flying around outside of me here. It's because I've not been looking after myself. The whole point, like I said at the start of the year when I started trying to do videos, was I was trying to look after myself and get things done, do things. But I've not been doing any of that. I've not been looking after myself. Because I don't see myself as me at the moment, and that's the issue. It's hard to describe the feeling. It's like I said, like I'm looking at myself from outside. Not really that, I don't feel like me. And the only thing that's really made me feel like me is when I actually am at a gig, and maybe 5 minutes during someone's set, you know, or even a whole set, when I just feel like I'm myself again. It's the reason why I've kept going to gigs. But also it's affecting me on a lot of things. Affecting me in my work, it's affecting my sleep patterns, affecting my social life with those few friends I have. It's affecting, my gig reviews, which I haven't done. It's affecting this YouTube channel because there hasn't been any videos. I mean, getting dropped by Maker really was a kick in the teeth, but it happened to everyone. I shouldn't really take it as personally against me. But yeah, and it's basically, I'm in this funk that I can't get out of. I've tried many things. I've tried, like, I went to Slam Dunk, I went down to see a gig in Nottingham. I tried, like, or maybe I just need a change of scene, maybe that helped. And yeah, it does, but then I'm back here, like, and so it's just, it feels like there's a lot of things on my shoulder which I have to deal with. I know you can ask for help. I mean, the best analogy is like, life is like, say like a video game, right? The first couple of levels are easy, they're tutorials, you get your hand held, you know, even after, you know, that's your early, like, baby, someone's always there for you, helping you out, you know, then you go up levels, and it's still so easy, you know, you're still younger, maybe sometimes they're half you depending on which route you end up having to take or whatever, but generally they're easy for you. And then the difficult level, for no reason, something just ramps up. That's, I'd say, would be like your teenage years. You know, all of a sudden, with no warning, difficult levels gone from being here to up here, and no one's helping you, no one understands what you're trying to go through, and it's just a nightmare. You know, you get through that, you eventually slog your way through, and then you get to your adulthood. And then there's no, like, tutorial guide, there's no one telling you which way to go, what to do, this, that. There are people that try to, but they don't really know what they're talking about. And you just, like, trying to struggle through these levels, and sometimes you'll come to a point in level where you can't get past this puzzle, or the boss is too hard to defeat. You just don't have, you feel you don't have the right equipment, the right gear, your level's not high enough, whatever. You feel defeated, and you get frustrated. You may throw the controller across the room, you know, or you might just give up and just not play that game anymore. You know, there's so many things, but like a video game in life, you can go for help, you know. You can look at, find an expert to help you. You can watch, like, say, a YouTuber, for instance, you know, who's gone through, who's gone through that level. You can see for hints and tips. You can go to game guides. You can ask a friend. They maybe have gone through that level. Maybe they've defeated that boss, sorted that puzzle. They can help you. Family can sometimes help you. You know, you got all that options around you. You know, sometimes you end up just suddenly it clicks and you go, oh my god, yes, and you get through that puzzle, that boss, finish that level, and you carry on. I'm kind of in that mode at the moment where I'm at a level when it's not difficult, the puzzle isn't crazy, it's just I'm in that MMO grind situation at the moment. It just feels like I'm doing the same thing again and again, just grinding for XP. You know, it feels like I'm not really going anywhere. You know, you're just grinding. You know, and it's tiring. I'm tired. I mean, I've stopped taking sleeping tablets because that was affecting me going to work. Because I take a tablet on the weekend, then my sleep patterns out. So I'm forcing myself, even on the weekends, to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. No, I didn't get up until 10 o'clock this morning, I'll quite admit it. But my alarm still went up at 6 to wake me up, because I need to try to keep that sleep pattern. Because if I lose my sleep pattern, right, I'll then be screwed, I'll be late for work. So I'm trying all these things, and it's just, you know, it's the reason why these videos aren't really happening. It's the reason why I'm feeling like I am, you know. And there are things that help me, you know. It's like, I run into people, I chat them, I'll have a cup of coffee with them. I'll go to gigs, you know, because then I got that escapism from whatever's going on, you know, and I feel good for it, and I feel better. But that doesn't last, you know. It doesn't help that I isolate myself, you know. I got my own flat, I live by myself, and I can quite happily, like I'm doing this weekend, is not leave my flat at all. So this weekend, I went to a gig Friday. Yeah. When I got back here, it was midnight, I think it was, back from India. I drove, so I wasn't drinking. When I got back here, it's like, great, you know, right? It's now, 7 o'clock ish? No, it's not 7 o'clock, it's 8:30, give or take. You know, I decided, no, I've got to record this video. I'm not going to go another day without recording it, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to force myself to do stuff that I used to enjoy to try to get myself out, which is the YouTube videos, you know, going to gigs, trying to write gig reviews, just trying to get myself back into things. One of the major things I need to do is I need to clean my flat. I need to have that space, because I've not had the motivation, because I've not been feeling myself. I've not done any of this. I've got to get myself out of that funk into a routine of doing stuff, and that includes cleaning my flat. I've got to tidy this place up. I've got to tidy myself up. I've got to have a shave, cut my hair, you know, do stuff. Got to do stuff that was me and will become me again. This has been a bit of a rant, I know. It wasn't going to turn out like that, it just has been, because I've got no script, and I thought, talking about all week since I haven't done one of those for ages, it was a bit stupid. But I will be doing, like, next Friday, I will do what happened during my week and just talk about that, and maybe a little anecdote story or something, I don't know. But anyway, remember, right, if you feel like I feel right now, you don't have to suffer it alone, yeah? There are people you can talk to, yeah? There are others who have probably gone through what you're going through, you know. Maybe you'll have to be an expert, maybe it's a friend, a relative, you know, or maybe you can find that, like, YouTube video, maybe that, you know, like I said, you know, there are experts out there, you know, a YouTuber, a programmer, someone who's beaten that level, you know. You can, you know, go out there and speak to your GP, speak to a psychologist, speak to someone, you know. Say, I need to speak to you, can we have 5 minutes, can we grab a cup of tea, coffee, beer, juice, sit down, you know, in your kitchen with them, you know, just invite them around, sit down, have a chat. Don't suffer alone, right? I've been suffering this by myself for quite some time now, and enough is enough now. I've talked to a few people today, I talked to people during this week, and I've got to do stuff, you know. Sitting here wallowing in self-pity is not helping me, so I need to get myself out of my funk and get myself going. Anyway, thanks for listening and watching, and as always, have fun.